So everybody has heard about business conferences, especially if we're in business. We get options all the time, flyers. So Billy, tell us, why should they go to this business conference? What is different about the Kingdom Business Summit?
I think the Kingdom Business Summit has two very strong aspects to it. One, I think there is a very strong spiritual activation, prophetic emphasis that I believe Lance will bring, and maybe Andy Mason and some others will bring. And then also here, Paul Milligan and myself and you, we have been passionate about the how-to side of business.
Yes.
Lance and I, several years ago, I don't remember how long, but maybe 7 or 8 years ago, I was with Lance in Palm Springs, California, and we were doing one of his dream trips. And I remember staying up. He likes to stay up late. And I remember it was about 2 o'clock in the morning or something after the conference. And I remember Lance goes, he has that whole Jewish accent. He says, New York, Billy, he said, the business mountain is the key to the other 7 mountains. And I said, well, why would you say that, Lance? And he said, because the other mountains need money. They need people to be able to finance what's there. And I think that's why when we talk about this conference, you have this prophetic activation that I believe is going to happen in people's lives. They may not know what's next or what to do, but then at the same time, the things we're going to be talking about are really going to be about how to. How do you actually begin to take those steps? And then practically speaking, what are some of the best ways to do business, to discover what you need to be doing, but also the how-tos.
Yeah,
and I think by marrying those two together, they're going to get a unique mixture, almost like an apothecary, mixing it up so that when they walk out of here, they have a unique medicine for what they need in their life.
That is awesome. And our speakers are coming back. Paul Milligan, who was going to be with us tonight, but he's just not feeling well, so we're just believing he's going to feel a lot better. But
Absolutely.
Paul is, wow, what an amazing man Paul is, and CEO. So he's going to be back along with Dean Radke. Billy, you will be speaking. I'll be speaking.
You'll be speaking.
Yep, we've got Dr. Lance Wellno coming. And then we've got some people that are new to the Business Summit, and we've mentioned them briefly, but Willie Robertson will be joining us, and we're going to show you a video about
the
him.
Duck Dynasty.
Yeah, Duck Dynasty, that's right. Dr. Henry Cloud, you'll learn more about him. And then Andy Mason, as we mentioned, who is from Bethel, and they're doing some really great things out in Bethel. I was just out there a couple weeks ago, and it's just great to see all these ministries and kingdom people coming together.
It is. I mean, it truly is a mixture.
It is.
It's amazing to see.
Yeah. So we want to encourage you. We've got some specials for those of you that register early. The first 500 of you that register, you are going to be able to attend some exclusive sessions. I'm going to just take a moment and describe those to you. The first one is with Dr. Henry Cloud. He's going to be doing a special workshop on Wednesday, and there's limited seating, so we just want to make sure that you get in and get registered so that you can become part of that. Also, Ken Eldred, we're having a breakfast, and many of you probably have not heard who Ken is, but Lance, you're really familiar with Ken. Can you share with everybody a little bit of Ken's background?
Ken is one of the secret weapons that God is using right now. Here's a man who understood and helped build the tech platform for Silicon Valley. Wow. And he says he may not be crazy about where they're taking it, but it's kind of like the Roman roads, it can carry the gospel. We're on it right now. So here's one of those innovators who heard God's voice. And I'm telling you, if he talks about it, it's amazing. He actually heard the voice of the Lord on an investment. And out of that investment, he acquired the resources to build the Silicon Valley business that he was able to build. Ken is leading a number of wealth curators and other people in the United States that worry and care and concern about the future. And he's brought them together as a group. And they are together working as one, you could say, in order to get involved with the battle for America. So here's somebody who's 7 Mountain visionary, who knows business, knows it at a big scale, and is very much involved with the battle over culture as well.
Yeah, and he was Entrepreneur of the Year in 1988.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that.
It's amazing, and I think he's brought several companies public, which like 0.1% of the people have actually done that, brought multiple companies public, and one of them, I believe, grew to about 40 billion.
Wow.
And so he is going to be right here and holding a special breakfast for those of you that get in. So register. If you've not registered, get in so you can get in that breakfast. And then also Willie Robertson will be doing a special lunch. And so we've got a lot of additions like that this year.
I think I think the added value of this conference, I don't know that you could go anywhere and get the kind of information and exposure and experience you'll have here at this one.
That's exactly right.